Hello, welcome to your Pilates class. We are going to get started today without any equipment. So today's practice is going to be all about our abdominals, which in Pilates is like what we're normally here for, right? So we're in for a good treat for our abdominals today. Don't let that set you up for failure in your mind if you have any hesitation for that. It's going to feel good. So all you need is you, your mat, and a great positive attitude. Okay, so let's come to the mat. Take your time, come down onto your knees. And you're gonna swing your legs around. You're gonna plant your feet flat. We're gonna inhale here, arms reach straight ahead. You're gonna slowly lower yourself down, one vertebra at a time. Breathing, and then as you lower down, you're gonna just keep those arms reaching up for a moment, and then you're gonna bend your knees a little more, scoot your hips to the right, and then just curl over onto your left side. Now you're gonna need to kind of tuck that left shoulder back. I want your hips in line with your shoulders. So find that nice center line, and then inhale here, right arm is gonna stack. Draw your shoulders down your back, take a big breath out. We're gonna inhale through the nose, right arm reaches up to the sky. Exhale, you're gonna open into this nice twist, keeping your hips stacked. Inhale, knitting the ribs to bring that right arm back up. Exhale through those pursed lips back to the palm. Inhale here, just two more. Hugging through that midline. Exhale, keeping the hips stacked so you just feel this nice release and twist in the spine. Inhale here, right arm reaches up. Exhale, slowly bring that right hand down. Last one. Inhale, reach that right arm up. Exhale, open into that deep twist. Inhale here, right arm reaches up to the sky. And then exhale, slowly bringing it back down. We'll release and come on to our backs once again. And then reach your right arm to the right, scoot your hips to the left. And then we'll slowly turn over. Now adjust your right shoulder so that it's nice in line with your hips. Inhale here, left arm reaches up. Exhale, open through the left side, breathing it out. And then inhale, left arm reaches up to the sky. Exhale, stacking those palms. Inhale, lifting up, squeezing the knees, scooping that belly button to spine. Exhale, this should feel nothing but nice. Inhale, slowly come all the way up, enjoy it. And then slowly stack one more time. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, open it wide. Inhale, bringing it up, knitting those ribs to do it. Exhale, slowly coming back. All right, let's slowly come onto our backs once again. You're gonna bring your hips and everything in line. Hands are gonna come just by your side, palms facing down. We're gonna lengthen into the low back, scoop the belly button in, lift one leg up off of the floor, followed by the next. You're gonna squeeze the knees and ankles together, spread the toes wide. Hands come to hover. We're gonna inhale, tuck the chin towards the chest. Exhale, keeping those shoulders wide. You're gonna fold at the ribs, lifting into that ab prep, holding here for your inhale. Exhale, slowly coming back down. Inhale, tucking the chin to the chest. Exhale, peeling yourself up, not rounding those shoulders. So you keep them down your back, holding here for your inhale. Exhale, slowly coming back down. Inhale here, lengthen the back of the neck, knowing that you can always support the back of your head with your hands if that feels a little too intense for the neck. Hold for your inhale. Exhale, slowly coming back down. Let's do that one more time. Lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, peel yourself up. You're gonna hold it here. We're gonna inhale, lower just the right leg down. Maybe it touches the floor, maybe not. Exhale, slowly pulling it back up. Inhale, lowering the left leg down. Exhale, slowly pulling it back up. So the goal here is as we alternate between the sides, nothing's moving or shaking within, well, there might be a little shake, that's okay, but nothing's moving and kind of flailing around is the word that I'm looking for. Exhale, slowly pull it back up. Okay, let's do that a couple more times. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, as if you're knitting the ribs to the belly button to lift up. So you're using that core connection to lift. Exhale, bring it back up. One more time each side. Inhale, lowering that right leg. Exhale, slowly pulling it back up. Inhale, lowering the left. Exhale. Now lift a little bit higher and then slowly release. Let's reach those arms out like a T, palms facing up. Inhale here. Now you're going to keep those shoulders down as you exhale. Dip your knees over to the right side. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly pulling it back up. Inhale to the center or in the center. Exhale, dipping over to the left. Inhale here. Exhale slowly from that center line, bring those knees back to center. Now let's take a deep breath in, bigger breath out. Good, now we're gonna inhale to the right. Now just working with one breath. Exhale, slowly coming back to the center. Inhale over to the left. Exhale, slowly pulling it back to the center. And again, inhale to the right. Left shoulder stays anchored. Exhale, slowly pulling it back up. So this should feel good into the back body as you feel this nice release into your back. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Let's do one more. This time as you inhale, hold it. Exhale, extend your legs, breathe here. Seeing if now as you inhale, the left shoulder melts a little more. Exhale, maybe those legs go a little bit lower. One more deep breath. Big exhale, go a little lower. And then inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, come back to the center. Inhale here over to the left side. Exhale, belly button to spine. Extend those legs long, breathing here. Don't let your right shoulder lift. Inhale a little more. Exhale, can you go a little lower with those legs? One more time. And then inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, slowly coming back up. Really good job. Now this time you are going to bring your hands to the back of the head. We're going to inhale, lengthen the back of the neck. As we exhale, we're going to lift into that ab prep again. You're going to inhale to prepare. As you exhale, we're going to twist to the right, extending that left leg. And then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to the left, extending that right leg. Inhale, back to center. And again, twist. Now your hips are going to stay down so you're not flailing around. And every time you come back to center, I want you to fight for that ab prep so that you're remaining in that flexed position and your abs are working this whole time. Back to center and again. Back to center, one more like this, and then if it's there for you, we're just going to go right side to side. Exhale, quick inhale in the center. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center, and then release the head down. Great job. You're going to extend the legs nice and long. Arms are going to reach up to the sky. You're going to draw your shoulders down your back. So you're flexing through your feet. We're going to keep the ribs heavy as the arms reach back. So you should be able to see your biceps. Otherwise, you're going to extend the spine. So remember that as we move through this. Inhale, tuck the chin to the chest. Shoulders draw wide. Pause as the arms reach up. Exhale. You're going to scoop that belly button, hug the ribs, and just lift to where you can keep that control. And then you're going to slowly lower yourself down. So that might be your range of motion. Continue to work with that. Inhale here, tuck the chin to the chest, pause, no momentum. Exhale, peel yourself up. Now, if you're coming all the way up, you're going to reach your hands over top of the toes, but keep the arms parallel to the floor. And then you're going to lower yourself down one vertebra at a time. Please don't lift the heels or use momentum to come up. This is deceptively challenging, so do not worry about how high you're getting. Pay attention to the quality of the movement and making it so that you could come up just one vertebra at a time. Lower yourself back down. Shoulders are going to soften, and you scoop your way down. Arms reach back. And inhale, tuck the chin to the chest, pause. Exhale, you scoop and peel yourself up, reaching those arms long, slowly lowering down. Heels will slide, that's okay. Just don't let them lift. 3 more. Tucking the chin, pause. Exhale, lifting with control. Inhale. And exhale, lowering yourself back down. One more time. Inhale, tucking the chin, pause. Exhale, peeling yourself up. Reaching long over those toes. And then lower yourself down one vertebra at a time. Really good job. Now, this time, what you're gonna do is just bring your arms by your side. Now, if you're like me, you've likely slid a little bit. So you're just gonna kind of scoot yourself so that you're on the mat fully and that your head is there on the mat, not off. So you're gonna bend into the knees. We're gonna do the exact opposite of what we just did. And it's even more humbling, okay? So don't worry if the hips aren't lifting off the mat. We're gonna lengthen the low back. Palms are gonna press down. You're gonna lift one leg up off of the floor, followed by the next. Now squeeze your knees and ankles together. Now we're gonna inhale. What you're gonna do is lengthen your legs straight up. Now, what you can do to modify this is cross one heel over the other and have a soft bend into the knees. This can be a little bit more accessible. So just know that you can take that option if that feels better for you. Otherwise, we're gonna lengthen the legs, low back long. You're gonna lower your legs down to our starting point. So just a little bit lower than lifting straight up. Inhale here. Now legs lift up, straight up, pause. Exhale, you're gonna scoop that low belly and see if you can just peel your hips up without shrugging your shoulders up. Release your hips down, legs lower back to that starting position, belly button stays pulled in. Inhale, so you pause at the top. Exhale, maybe the hips lift up off of the mats, and then you slowly lower them down one vertebra at a time. So be very careful that you do not move your head in this position. Inhale here, pause at the top. Exhale, scoop and peel yourself up using that core strength, and then slowly lowering yourself back down. If the full variation is available for you, inhale, toes go straight up, pause. You're gonna exhale, peel your hips up, reaching your toes back towards the back wall, and then you're gonna lift the legs up parallel to the floor, and then just lower your hips down one vertebra at a time. Legs go forward. Inhale, we pause at the top. Exhale, peeling yourself up, reaching those toes back behind you, possibly even touching the floor. Lifting the legs back parallel to the floor and lowering yourself down one vertebra at a time. Head always stays centered. Inhale here, pause at the top. Exhale, peel yourself up using that core, letting go of that death grip that those arms want to take. This should feel nothing but nice. And you'll notice that I'm talking to you this whole time, right? Which means you should be breathing this whole time and have that ability. Two more. If you cannot breathe, ease off. Feeling that length in the spine, lifting back up and scooping your way back down. One more time like this. Legs straight up, pause. Exhale, your hips lift as much as your core will allow. And then you slowly are gonna lower yourself down one vertebra at a time, bending into the knees, grabbing the backs of them. So now, as you inhale, you're gonna tuck your chin towards your chest. You're gonna peel yourself all the way up, and then we're gonna start this one from here. So your toes, they're kind of like tapping down towards the ground. We're gonna start in a nice straight spine, big breath in to prepare, and then from this position, you're gonna tuck your tailbone, roll yourself back, and then exhale, slowly rolling yourself up with control, finishing in that straight spine. Inhale, create that C curve. You roll yourself back. Exhale, you lift up with control. Little more challenging, arms are gonna reach forward. So you no longer have the leverage and the weight of the arms to come back up, it's all core. And it's gonna feel a little messy. This is another one that you can't move your head. You've always gotta keep that head in line with the spine. So make sure that you're not trying to check out the screen or anything, or that you just adjust your mat accordingly. Roll up, lift up tall. Adding on, inhale, roll back. Exhale, rolling yourself up. Inhale here, arms are gonna reach. Exhale, you're gonna lengthen those legs. And then slowly bring everything back together. Inhale. Exhale, rolling back. Rolling yourself up, nice big breath in. Arms are gonna reach, legs are gonna lengthen. And then bend into the knees, couple more, rounding back. This should feel nice on the spine, reaching those arms and legs. And then slowly everything comes back together. One more time, roll back, roll yourself up. And then arms are gonna lift, belly button to spine. You're gonna lengthen those legs, breathing here for 3, 2, one more breath. And then slowly cross your ankles, come into a tabletop position. Really good job. So you're gonna come into the middle of your mat. And then from this position, let's just do a couple cat-cow breaths. Inhale, opening and expanding into the chest. Exhale, pressing away from the mat, rounding through your spine. Inhale, opening and expanding the chest. Exhale, and then rounding through your spine. One more time, inhale, opening up. Exhale, pressing away. And then on your inhale, you're gonna find that nice flat back, walk your hands forward. We're gonna do a couple of push-ups on our way down. Inhale here, press away from the floor. You're gonna lower down to a count of 3, 2, 1, press up. 3, 2, 1, press up. One more. 3, 2, 1, press up and hold it. And then slowly just bring the weight back. Let your hips get heavier over top of the heels. Keep your arms where they are. Just one more breath. And then one more time. So option here, very challenging. So listen to your body. What we just did, as you know, was challenging. So you can straighten the legs into that full plank. Just make sure that you don't collapse into your shoulders at any point. So for one more breath in our plank, just push away from the floor and then let's inhale lower for 3, 2, 1, press up. 3, 2, 1, press up. One more. 3, 2, 1, press up, and then lower all the way down, and then take a moment here. Inhale here, you're gonna bring your hands wider than your mat. We're gonna stretch out those abdominals, feet as mat width apart, as wide as mat width apart, I should say. And then inhale, start to lift the head and the chest. And then if it feels good, you're just gonna slowly press into the palms and lift a little bit more. Again, make sure the head stays straight forward, shoulders down your back. Close your eyes for a second. And as you press your palms, hug your ribs in, and then zip your belly button up towards it. Feel that space you create in the back of the body. One more breath. And from that space, could you lift a little higher? And then slowly taking your time, rolling your way back down. Hands are gonna come underneath your forehead. We're gonna inhale here, gluing the hands to the forehead, lifting the head and the chest. See if you can exhale, sweep those arms back. Inhale, keep the height of that back bend as your hands come back to your forehead. Exhale, lower back down. Let's just do one more like that. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale, keep the height. Hands back to forehead. Exhale, lower back down. Take a breath. Now from this position, can you inhale, lengthen through both legs, lifting both legs up off of the mat. Now they can come hip width apart as long as that feels okay in your low back. So keep them wide if it doesn't. And then slowly lower back down on your next exhale. Inhale, lengthen through those legs, lift up. And then slowly lower yourself back down. Now on your next inhale, we're gonna lift everything up off of the mat. We're gonna sweep those arms back and we're just gonna hold here for 3. Lifting and lengthening a little bit more for 2. Now, one more deep breath. And then as you exhale, you're gonna bend the elbows, dive the arms forward, legs hover. And then inhale, swim those arms back, legs lift. Exhale, dive forward into that hover. Inhale, sweep those arms back. And again, dive forward. Inhale here, lengthen and lift. For 3. Peeling yourself up with control. Remember that belly button to ribcage connection stays connected. 2. Just one more breath. And then you're gonna lift up, holding here for 3. And this is it for 2. One more breath, come up a little higher. And then slowly release. Bring your left ear down to the floor. Just take a nice big clearing breath. Inhale through your nose. Big breath out. And then on your next inhale, come back to center. Bring your hands back by your floating ribs. We're gonna inhale here from the knees, or you can tuck the toes. Very challenging from that position. So I'm gonna go with the knees and work with that half plank. You're gonna slowly press yourself up, hold it here, and then I'm gonna invite you to tuck your toes and lift into full plank, but you are more than welcome to keep your knees down. We're gonna inhale here. As we exhale, we're gonna bring right knee to right elbow. Inhale, float it back, toes down. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Float it back. And again. Pull it in, press it back, and left, bring it back. Keep breathing, so nothing else should be moving within your body. Is your head up? Are you using that breath? Big exhales out. Inhale back, exhale left knee, and back. We're here for 4 more. You're almost there. And float it back, and left, and back. One more time. Right, center, left, and center. Hold your heart forward. We breathe here for 3, 2, one more breath, and then drop the knees down. Now keep your toes tucked under. We're gonna come sitting on top of those heels, and then you're just gonna roll those wrists out. Really good job. And then as we open into the bottoms of the feet, nice little stretch, little break before we finish with those abs again. Left arm comes forward, just flip that hand down. Feel that nice release into your wrist. We'll take one more breath here. And then slowly switch your hands. Take another breath. And then we're gonna slowly just interlock the fingers if that's there for you. And what I mean by if that's there for you is if your feet are in excruciating pain right now, take your hands down to the ground. Don't come out of the pose. Just take enough pressure off that you can stay in it. Our feet don't get a lot of love in Pilates, and they definitely deserve it. Hug the ribs in, reach the arms a little bit more. And then let's slowly release. Really good. So take your time, untuck your toes, tops of the feet press down. And then from here, you kick your feet out to one side. We're gonna swing those legs forward. So from that position, you're gonna scoot your hips forward. We're gonna bring the feet hip width apart. Once again, arms reaching forward. We're gonna tuck the tailbone. We're gonna lower ourselves down one vertebra at a time. Shoulders are gonna relax down to the ground. We're gonna bend into the knees, and then from here, you're gonna lengthen into the low back. We're gonna lift one leg up off of the floor, followed by the next. Now they're gonna stay hip width apart this time. You're gonna lengthen through those legs. We're gonna inhale to prepare, lengthen the back of the neck. We're gonna exhale, peel ourselves up. So we're gonna come into our scissors. We're gonna pull that right leg, exhale, lower the left, pulse, pulse, inhale to switch, exhale, pulse, pulse. Keep those shoulders down, keep those hips connected so that they don't lift and flail around. So we get this nice length through the backs of the legs, little stretch through those hamstrings as we continue to create strength and stability through those abdominals. We're here for 4 more. Make sure you're not shrugging your shoulders. Last round. Now bring everything together, hugging the knees into the chest as the head relaxes down. So take a nice big breath in to prepare, big breath out. Now lengthen the low back. Once again, bring those legs to that reverse table. Now this one, you're gonna tuck the chin to the chest. Let's exhale, lift the head. Now you're gonna slowly hug the knees in a little bit more than we normally do, keeping that low back long. We're gonna inhale here, big breath in, big exhale out. Inhale, arms are gonna reach back as the legs lengthen out. They can stay bent if you need. Exhale, circle back around, hugging them in. Inhale, maintain the length in the low back as you reach away from that midline. Maintain it. Exhale, pulling it back in. And again, inhale. So reach those arms as if you're taking off a hat. Exhale, circle them back around. And again, we're here for 5. Circle back around for 4. Now the tendency is to lean back. Make sure your head is looking straight forward this whole time. 3. Circle back around for 2. Circling back. 1 more. And circle back around. Lift your head a little bit higher. And then slowly release the head back down. Take a big breath in. I feel really good. We're almost there. You can rock a little bit side to side. And then what we're gonna do is come into a movement here where we combine our scissors with our hundreds. So you are going to move the legs on the exhale and then just pause the legs on your inhale. Anytime you need, you're gonna take the hands to the back of the head for support, and you just work with one arm at a time, okay? Big breath in, reach your arms by your side. Lift those legs to a tabletop. Inhale here, lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, we're gonna lift the head and shoulders. So shoulders down your back. We're gonna lengthen those legs up to the sky. You're gonna separate those feet hip width apart. We're gonna start by lowering the right leg, and you're gonna actively lift the left leg and pull it towards you. Inhaling here, starting to pulse your arms. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, switch your legs. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, pause. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, switch the legs. 2, 3, 4, 20. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, switch. 2, 3, 4, 30. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. That's 40. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. That's 50. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 60. Inhale, 2, 3, fight for a little bit more height. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, that's 70. Good job. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, that's 80. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, that's 90. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 100. Hold it. Lift your head a little higher as you lift that right leg with control, and then slowly lower yourself down. Take a nice big breath in, even bigger breath out. And then with control, you're gonna lengthen through those legs, tuck your chin to your chest, roll yourself all the way up. You're gonna come to the long edge of your mat. You're gonna bring your heels so that if you're facing me, we're gonna start with I'll mirror you, so the right heel comes over top of the left. Left hand in line with your shoulder, so ankle, wrist, and hip in line. Inhale here, we're gonna take a nice big breath in, and then you're gonna exhale, press away from the mat, feel that nice big side bend, and then slowly come back down as we inhale. Don't sink into that left hand. Exhale, press away and rounding through that right side body. And then inhale with control, coming back down. Just 2 more here. Pressing up, lifting and lengthening. And then slowly coming back down. 1 more time, lifting up and just holding here. Breathing though. And then slowly taking your time, and then we'll swing those legs around the other direction. So now right palm presses, and then your left foot is over top. Bring your hips in line with your wrist, in line with your ankles. Big breath in. And then exhale. From here, you're gonna press and open up. Inhale, slowly taking your time, coming back down. And again, exhale, press up and over. And then slowly taking your time and coming back down. Just 2 more. This should feel nice as we're just working with that modified version today, so that we can just really feel that nice, beautiful side bend, that nice little stretch. 1 more here, still work though. And then slowly taking your time and then coming into seated. As you come into seated, we'll just give that a nice little stretch. You did it. Right arm reaches forward, nice little quick half hour. Pull the right hand across your body, but then resist it in a way where the shoulder draws down your back. And then maybe close your eyes with me and just take 2 really conscious breaths. Maybe you want to bring your breath in and out through your nose now. 1 more. And then slowly release. Left arm comes across. Again, don't make it about how far the arm is coming across. Press back, shoulder down your back. And then we just breathe here. 2 more breaths. Should feel good. And then slowly release. You're gonna take your time, swing your legs around, come back to that tabletop position, tuck your toes, and then just slowly roll yourself back, finishing here in a little ragdoll for a moment as you just take a deep, deep breath in. Relax as you breathe out, and then we'll roll ourselves all the way up. You're gonna reach those arms up to the sky, taking a big breath in. And then bring your hands to your heart, close down your eyes, and take a moment to just thank yourself. This is not a fun practice, but it is so effective and so worth it. So know that you're leaving stronger, lighter, and I hope happier heading into the rest of your day. Namaste. Have a great rest of it, and hopefully I'll see you again next week or even sooner if I'm lucky. Take care.